I just figured you could use a new chain for your locket there. Looks good.
Thanks.
It's very pretty. You said that Jenna gave that to you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
I saw her at the towers last night. She looked very alone.
Did you talk to her?
Yeah, just for a second. Henry and I were trying to talk her into joining us for a celebration for Hamp's birthday. You two have become pretty good friends, right?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, isn't it, after the bad start we had, but I like her. Mm. And, I think she could use a friend, especially now. Anyway, I better stop talking and get going.
What's your rush, huh? Oh, is it Matt Reardon? Is that it?
What?
Matt Reardon, you're trying to get out of here before he starts spraying plaster all over the place. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to be coming to the family friends meeting, aren't you?
Yeah, I think so. Might be a little bit late, though. So is it working?
Is what working?
Having Matt tear down these walls for you, you know, kind of like old memories. You know, things out of your past, maybe like the tough times you had with Billy, stuff like that.
Yeah. I think it's working.
You made me a lunch pail?
Yeah. What? What, are you too good for it? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were going to have dine in the executive dining room.
No, this is fine. This is lovely. I like it.
Oh, wait here.
All right.
Hey.
How long you been here?
Oh, what day is today?
Yeah, you have been hanging out quite a bit lately, huh?
Oh, gee, you make it sound like I'm an eyesore or something.
No, you are definitely not an eyesore. Which is why I'm surprised to see you here alone all the time. I would think the guys would be lined up 10 deep to go out with you.
Yeah, well, I would settle for one deep. Settle for one guy.
Well, Lucy, we're just gonna have to do something about that. I have to find a remedy for you. Maybe one of these services.
A dating service?
Yeah, they charge like $3 a video. You turn in your little videotape.
Hey, you know what? Actually, you guys probably buy the tapes in bulk and then get them cheaper. You know, Matt could really use some help with the romance department.
Oh, I don't think so. I think he already has a girlfriend.
You do? Too.
I gotta get to work.
Hey, what did he say?
I don't know. Don't take it personally.
Wait. Look, stop. Did you stop already? I'm sorry, okay? I was just teasing. I guess not having much of a love life has made me cynical. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's been watching too many talk shows or something.
Right. Actually, I am running late, but I'm running by Vanessa's place. Do you want to ride?
Yeah, sure. Let me grab my wallet and I'll meet you out in the parking lot.
Okay, good.
All right.
Lynn, what is it? Did you lose some weight? You look so trim.
Yeah.
I'll see you in 2 weeks, Lynn. Thanks so much, darling. Take good care of yourself now. Oh, listen, my best to Gloria. Don't forget that. And Jamie. A coup. A real coup. Nick, you were absolutely magnificent, wasn't he, Mindy?
Yes.
Kudos for you, too, my dear. She is going to make a splendid corporate ride. Don't you think, Ross?
Oh, yes, he was corporate delector.
Things running like clockwork, right on schedule.
Yeah, we've hardly had a chance to catch our breath here, but I don't know, we're riding high. Oh. Well.
Thank you.
Hello, Fletch.
Hi, Alex.
Thanks for coming.
Hey,
How are you?
And thanks, everybody, for coming to the meeting.
Hey, Josh, how you doing? Good.
I thought we'd get right down to some
playing golf?
specifics today.
I'm not playing golf. From what I've heard about this project, the specifics are very far-reaching. It's quite ambitious.
Are you trying to say that you think it's too ambitious?
No. Just that's going to take a lot of time and talent. It's not just Vanessa throwing money at a problem.
No, it's not. We have plenty of talent in this room, and we're here to find the time.
All right, then I offer you mine.
It's not necessary. Sid has already offered his legal services.
Hold on for a second, Vanessa. I mean, you know, you can never have too many lawyers. Why not?
Especially, Vanessa, since we're talking about attorneys working for nothing.
Sounded like a good deal to me.
Hello, Sidney.
Ross.
Why do you put me on the spot like that? I made it perfectly clear after the custody hearing that I want nothing to do with you.
Just curious about your priorities, Vanessa. Come back from your trip from Wisconsin all gung-ho to save the kids. Now the most important thing seems to be your need to punish me. Why is that? What did I do? Did I see something differently than from the way you see it?
You know what you did. Peter's my child, Ross.
There was clearly two sides to that issue, and everybody understood that, including you, and you know how you feel about fairness, correct?
Were you being fair to me?
There was never one moment during that trial when I didn't think we could eventually become friends again. Apparently, I gave you too much credit.
Vanessa, we're going to need all the friends we can muster. Don't forget, Alan's going to be out of prison in less than 2 months.
Well, I have a list of pro bonos that's about 6 pages long.
You can handle that, Sid?
That's yet to be determined.
Yeah, well, also yet to be determined is whether or not Holly's going to take my very creative suggestion that we turn a portion of the journal over to the kids, you know, so they can write about, well, life in the streets, schoolwork, sports, whatever.
Well, that sounds like it's pretty much in line with what I'm thinking, a much more intensive kind of program where we can actually have the kids learning about what happens, much more than an internship kind of thing.
Perfect. Then I'll write about it in the journal.
Exactly. Sounds good.
Mr. Daly from Business Quarterly is here to see you.
Right. Oh, thank you, Lucy. Right there. I trust that you both fill me in at home, okay?
Righto.
Take it easy, everybody.
All right. See you, Nick.
Well, bye, Nick.
Bye.
It's getting late. Thanks, everybody, for coming, and I think it was a good meeting. I think it was very productive.
Oh, very, very.
Okay. Yeah. Listen, I'll tell everybody when we have the next date, all right?
Let me know.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah. So, how was the power breakfast, board meeting?
Oh, it was great. You would have been proud of me. Smiled, I laughed in all the appropriate places. It was pretty easy, actually. Just a matter of turning it on when you have to. The problem is Nick never seems to turn it off. He's completely consumed. He can't relax. How does that happen, Vanessa? What happens to a person when work becomes the most important thing? More important than love? More important than sharing a life with someone who loves and cares about you? A future. What could be more important than that?
What Dylan said?
He said that you wanted in the state of Indiana for auto theft and for assault and battery. It's wrong, right?
Bridge.
Matt, how could you? How could you do this? How could you just run like that and not even tell me about this?
I wanted to. It's just that...
Well, that doesn't cut it. I'm sorry. But, you know, if the police find out that you're wanted, right? And people find out about this, they could jeopardize my custody of Peter.
Bridget, I didn't do it.
Well, then what happened?
This woman I was seeing loaned me a car, and then she told the cops that I stole it.
Why?
Because her husband found out about me.
Oh, that's really charming. You were going out with married women?
Look, I didn't know she was married, okay? Turned out she was some society type, and she freaked out And if anybody found out about us, it would ruin her reputation. So she panicked and told her husband that I beat her up and stole her car. Look, see, I didn't want to get this kind of reaction. I didn't want to stick around there and end up in a state penitentiary for 8 years because some idiot wanted to cheat on her husband. I care about what you think, Bridget. A few years ago, I just would let you assume the worst, but not anymore.
Well, I know it had to be wrong because it didn't sound anything like you.
So what's Dylan gonna do? He can't call the cops on me, Bridge.
Well, I forgot a file, so...
Well, that's really funny because I forgot something, too.
Yeah, I had to come back to find it for the meeting, and,
Oh, I forgot to bring Matt his lunch.
sorry to bother you.
Hey, it's your house.
Yeah.
Well, enjoy your lunch. Bye.
Goodbye. I didn't actually forget any files, so... Okay, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I really didn't have anything to say.
Well, I do. I was thinking about what you said, and I thought that you might be right. That maybe things could work out between us.
Did you just say what I think that you said?
Maybe things could work out for us.
I had just about given up ever hearing you say those words. I was starting to think that maybe you were right. Maybe there's too many things against us.
Well, we'll never know unless we try. Do you still want to try?
Yeah, I want to try. Are you sure you want to do this? I mean, go away with me.
I hate this. I'm terrified that I was going to walk in on us. I just want to be able to be with you without always looking over my shoulder. Afraid somebody's going to find out about us.
I don't ever want to hurt you. I don't ever want to do anything that might hurt you.
Well, I can imagine all kinds of things happening to us. But I can't imagine you ever hurting me.
You still want to go away? When?
Tonight. Later tonight.
Well, I've got an idea where I think we can go.
Hi. I'm sorry, but Henry motioned that I should come up here because you were with a workman.
Yes, I am. Jenna Bradshaw?
This is Matt Reardon. This is Bridget Reardon's brother. Oh, hello. Nice to meet you, Matt.
Yes, nice to meet you, too. Well, Mrs. Lewis, I thought maybe I would take my lunch break now, if that's okay with you.
That's fine.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Well, you've got to admit, it's rather yummy. Hot tubs? That's a good idea, too. Look, I took the liberty. I hope you don't mind. There's a wonderful Chinese restaurant right across from the hotel, and, well, I don't know if you even like Chinese food, but anyway, I've got some, and I thought maybe you and I could...
You're being so silly. You don't have to get an excuse to come visit. It's wonderful to see you. Except I think you have something on your mind besides lunch.
It's Nadine. Vanessa, she's frightened me to death.
Why do you think Nadine wants to meet with you?
Well, I'm not really certain. She mentioned something about babies, which leads me to believe she might know about my condition. see, I'm showing.
Yup. But I don't really think that anybody would notice it the way you're dressing unless they were really looking for it.
You think so? I mean, that's what I've been trying to do. It's just that, what if she really has been looking and she really does see something? It doesn't take a brain surgeon to know that she can go and tell Buzz.
Oh, now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think you're getting ahead of yourself.
Well, then what does she want?
I don't know. But I do know Nadine, and subtlety is not her strong suit, so I'm sure that within 3 seconds of sitting down at the table, you'll know what she wants.
I know, but what if she then goes and tells Buzz? Vanessa, I know you told me to go and tell Buzz, and I tried. Believe me, I tried. I ran in and saw them getting married. So obviously he made his choice, and Nadine's his choice.
Well, maybe if he knew about the baby.
No, I don't think it would make any difference at all. The only difference that it would be is that he'd probably say, well, I think you ought to share the baby with me and Deanie now. And I'm not going to do that because this is my child and I have a right to this child. Don't I have a right to this child?
Yes, you do. You have every right to this child. But I don't see why you think that Nadine would want Buzz to know.
I don't know what she would gain either.
She wouldn't gain a thing. Nothing. As a matter of fact, if she wants to meet with you, my guess is that she wants to make sure that you don't tell Buzz.
That's possible. Oh, you must think I'm losing my mind over all this.
Give me your hands. No, actually, I think you're being very, very brave. So I don't think it's very easy to go through something like this alone. Now, eat your food and don't worry about Nadine. She's fishing, that's all. She doesn't know anything.
Vanessa, you're the best.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. I wish I could be as clear thinking as you seem to be all the time. You always know what to say. You do. What's so funny?
Nothing. Actually, I felt very clear when I came back from vacation. I guess that's normal. You know everything when you're in paradise, but then when you come back, you're home and all the troubles are right there waiting for you on your doorstep.
Well, I have a solution for that. Now it's my turn. You just forget about those problems. In fact, you take them, you gather them, and then you give them a swift kick in the you-know-where. And then you take paradise and you run with it. And you have a ball. Because, you know what? You might miss out on something important, right? So do what you want to do, and don't give a damn about what anybody says.
Mrs. Lewis?
Hi.
Workman's back. Is she gone?
She's gone.
Okay.
I'm sorry, about treating you that way earlier.
What do you mean?
Well, I treated you as if you were just a workman around the house.
Well, it's kind of true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. But right now, all I can think about is getting away with you. And I think I have just the place.
Where?
Uncle Ed's cabin. It's only about an hour out of town. What?
Nothing.
No, I said something wrong. What's wrong?
Well, I just used to go to that cabin a lot with your... with your aunt, Maureen. And actually, it was the last place she stayed before she had the accident that killed her.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that.
It's okay.
Well, obviously we won't be going there. We'll find someplace
it's
else.
fine. It's
No,
all right.
no.
It's absolutely okay, I promise.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay, so I talked to Dylan.
So what'd he say?
Well, he said that he's not going to turn you into the cops.
He told you that?
Yeah, he promised me. Of course, you're gonna have to, talk to him and explain and get everything straight with him,
Okay, I will, but I can't right now. I got something to do, okay?
Matt.
I will. First thing in the morning, okay? Promise. First thing.
Okay.
I want Matt walking around right now as much as Bridget does. If he is involved with the hijackers, maybe he can lead us to him. That's all we got right now, David.
What do you think I should do?
Keep an eye on him, tail him.
Still think you're wrong about this, Dylan.
Maybe.
Where you going?
Well, I told Bridget I wouldn't tell the police yet, but I gotta warn Vanessa. I mean, he works for her. I gotta let her know she's letting into her house every day, you know?
Oh, hi. What are you doing here?
I need to talk to you.
About what?
Hi, guys.
There's so...
Oh, hi. We were just in the neighborhood. Oh, can I see you? How are you?
Down.
Oh, you want to get down? Just a second.
What's up? Why'd you come over?
Oh, we were just going to the circus, so we wanted to know if you wanted to come with us.
You're going to the circus? Well, I'd love to come any other day, but I can't today. Listen, would you mind? Let's go see Grampy. Come on, he wants to see you. He didn't see you last time you were here. I'll be right back, okay?
All right, come on, Honky. What is going on?
What do you mean?
You're here to tell her about Matt's police warrant, right?
I got to, Bridget. It's one thing to promise you I'm not gonna turn him into the police, but...
Dylan.
She's family. She deserves to know.
Dylan, I know my brother. He wouldn't hurt anybody. Please. Please don't tell her. Please.
Hey, hi.
Hi.
I left him down the hall with... You guys okay?
Yeah.
Look, if you don't mind, I'd rather have this conversation some other time. It's just that I have to really get going. Is that okay?
Yeah. Okay.